Teal'c. Yo, it's Leo. Unless you truly have money you can just throw away, you shouldn't be buying bitcoins directly because there is absolutely no guarantee that the price will rise and make you a millionaire or whatever. The reality is, the price of Bitcoin will probably drop in value by the time you actually spend it on anything. So, with that said, there are many methods of obtaining some Bitcoins for free or not for free. Let's go through them. Number one, faucets. These are useless. I do not recommend them anymore. I personally have used faucets. When I got into Bitcoin, I would get like one Bitcoin back in 2011. It was only worth $2 at the time from an old faucet, but nowadays it's just a fraction of that that's given away. But nonetheless, if you want to play around with some Bitcoins without spending your own hard-earned money, there are ways to getting Bitcoin for low cost or free. There are some pros and cons for this. The pros, free Bitcoins. The cons, some don't even pay out until you've accumulated a certain amount from them. And there's some have a manual payment mechanism, and you have to watch all these advertisements and everything. It takes a lot of time, and in the end, it's really not worth it, in my opinion. So number two, gambling. It should be noted that there are a lot of sites intended for some form of gambling, though one nice thing about some of them is that the odds are exactly calculated and verifiable. However, research them first and use at your own risk. Number three, mining. Everybody likes mining. Let's face it, now that dedicated Bitcoin mining hardware is out, we've got these ASICs and big farms, there's no way that most people will be able to successfully mine Bitcoins in any substantial amounts anymore. That's just how it is. Number four, purchasing. This is ultimately the best way to obtain Bitcoins. Obtaining Bitcoins through the methods I mentioned before is very difficult to get any meaningful amount. It would prove easier to get a job at $10 an hour at a local store and work for a couple days than use that money to buy Bitcoins. I've had good experience with Coinbase. They aren't an exchange. They're more like a broker. You're buying and selling directly from them, which I think proves some benefits. You can link your bank account with them directly, transfer money to them for a small fee. You actually send them the exact amount you want to use, so you don't need to worry about them holding onto your money. There are many ways to obtain Bitcoins. Just do a little research and you'll find plenty.
Teal'c.